In this video, I'm going to show you some ways to heal and balance your root chakra. Okay, your root chakra is an energy center or vortex that resides at the base of your spine. And this energy vortex is your connection to this material world. So when you have an imbalanced root chakra, this can show up as an overall disconnection with the world around you, with your environment, with the material world. And this can start showing up as a feeling of lack within yourself, a feeling of instability. Okay, and a lot of people with imbalanced root chakras grew up in homes where they didn't feel supported, where they didn't feel safe. So oftentimes this can cause people to dissociate out of their bodies, to not feel safe in their bodies, and to self-sabotage. Okay, your root chakra is the foundation of your energy. It is the foundation for all of your other energy centers. So when you have a balanced root chakra, this helps nurture, car flying by, it helps nurture all the other energy centers. And when you have an imbalanced root chakra, this can create an instability within your other energy centers. So that's why it's so important to really ground and build this foundation within yourself. Okay, the deeper your roots go, the farther you can expand, the farther your energy can expand. Okay, so one of the ways that you can start balancing and healing your root chakra is simply creating a morning routine. All right, because the morning, whenever you wake up, whenever you choose to wake up, it is like the foundation of your day. It is when you are setting the intentions for the rest of your day. It is when you are setting the tone and the energy for the rest of your day. So if you start a stable routine of building the same type of energy every single day, this will help balance your root chakra. It will help you feel more stable within yourself because you have that solid morning routine to fall back on every day and to build your energy and to build on the life you want to create and the state of being that you want to be in every single day. Okay, routines in general will really help you balance your root chakra. So just building new routines in general. Routines help you really feel stable within yourself. Okay, discipline. Discipline is one of the keys to balancing your root chakra. It helps you have a solid foundation in life, have a solid foundation within your energy. Okay, and another symptom of an imbalanced root chakra is you might feel like you're in a state of fight or flight most of the time, that your sympathetic nervous system is activated most of the time and you never feel like you can relax. You feel anxious most of the time. And this can cause a lot of other health issues in life. This can cause a lot of resistance with your reality in general. So something that can really help you balance your root chakra is starting to heal your nervous system, starting to regulate your nervous system, doing things that bring you back into your body, back into your breath, and things that can calm your heart rate, calm your nervous system. Things like meditation, yoga, breath work, connecting with nature. Cold showers really help as well. Cold showers are really good for activating the parasympathetic nervous system. And just finding time in your day, building routines that do this as well, that calm your nervous system and bring you into a state of peace within yourself where you feel like you're not trying to fight your reality, like you're not trying to resist everything. This will help bring you into a state of acceptance within yourself and calmness within your body. Anything that brings you back into your body and out of your mind is going to help with your root chakra. This is something that I struggled with most of my life, is just being in my head most of the time, not even feeling in my body ever most of the time. So just simply bringing my awareness back into my body has helped me in so many different ways, especially with my root chakra, so that I feel like I'm safe in my body. That's one of the most important things for those lower energy centers, is feeling safe within your body. Okay, physical exercise is something that will really help with your root chakra as well. Moving your body, taking walks, building your muscles, building the foundation of your body. Okay, it all comes back to the foundation. What are you building in life? What are you building within yourself? How are you staying disciplined? And this is something I got to remind myself all the time too, because I like to stay in the flow. But to be in the flow, we have to have discipline as well. Discipline and surrender equals flow. I know a lot of you probably have seen that chart, but it's true, you know, balancing those two forces, balancing the masculine and the feminine energies, the yin and the yang, allows us to have that balance within our chakras as well. All right, so another way that you can heal and balance your root chakra is healing your relationship with money. Because money is connected to this physical world. It's how we obtain our food most of the time. It's how we obtain our security. So a lot of us feel very disconnected with money, especially when you're going through a spiritual awakening. It can all seem like an illusion, like none of this really matters. But healing your relationship with money, healing that feeling of lack within yourself is very important for the root chakra's health. This is something I only started healing recently. The past 2 or 3 years, I had to really work through those feelings of lack and insecurity, especially when I first quit my job. So that gave me the opportunity to start subconsciously reprogramming the relationship that I had with money. How do you feel about money? How do you feel about paying bills? How do you feel about your security in general? That's something that you can ask yourself. Do you feel supported by the universe? That's something that really helped me start to really shift how I felt about money in general, is feeling supported, feeling like no matter what happens, whatever unknown path I choose to go on, I will be supported by the universe. I will be supported by spirit. I will be supported physically. And I had to really work through some emotions and some fear to get where I'm at right now. So working through those triggers, when you feel that fear coming up, when you feel that anxiety about having to pay a certain bill, or maybe not being secure on a certain month, not sure if you're going to be able to make, you know, ends meet, working through those feelings, honoring them, acknowledging them, and then shifting your belief around it, shifting your belief around being supported. Because if you had a childhood, or if you had childhood experiences where you didn't feel supported, where you felt scared or anxious, you felt like you weren't being loved or nurtured, this can cause these feelings later in life. Another thing that can happen in childhood is when our parents are always in a state of fight or flight. This causes us, our nervous system, to be very imbalanced as well, because we are very connected to our parents, especially our mother's nervous system. So just healing the nervous system is very powerful for healing the root chakra. Also, a simple trick to start reprogramming your subconscious mind around money, around wealth, is before you go to bed, just think of the word wealth. As you are falling asleep, as you are entering those theta and delta wave frequencies, just keep saying the word wealth, and that will actually start reprogramming the feelings and beliefs you have around that word. And that is actually from a book by Joseph Murphy, I believe. And a friend actually told me that technique. I started using it, and I actually started feeling and noticing the effects of that reprogramming right away after I started doing that. So that's just a powerful technique that's very simple to do before bed. You know, what you do before bed and after you wake up is very important for your subconscious mind, because you are just about to enter into the subconscious realm, or you're just leaving it as you are waking up. So cementing that morning routine will be very powerful. Okay, so another way that you can start healing and balancing your root chakra is simply just grounding, going out in nature, barefoot, absorbing the electromagnetic energies from the earth, putting your own energies back into the earth. And this is a transfer of energy, and this helps you really connect to your body, connect to the earthly energies, and which helps really balance your root chakra. Your root chakra is the first energy center that these energies are going to enter. So that's something that's really helped me, is just sitting out in nature, getting out of my mind and listening to the elements, tuning in to those elemental energies. Okay, the elemental energies, air, water, fire, earth, these all exist on the first dimension. So if you want to build your foundation, get back to those elements, connect back to those elements. This is something that's really helped me on my journey so much. It's just the simplicity of bringing yourself back to that first dimension, creating just a beautiful harmony within yourself. Okay, the earthly self with the higher self, heaven and earth. Being the bridge between those two forces comes back into your heart. So again, balancing your root chakra will help all the other energy centers, will help your heart chakra. Okay, will be that bridge between your root and your crown, spirit, and earth. All right, and the color red pertains to the root chakra. So another simple thing you can do is connect to the color red with foods, with shirts, with clothing, with, you know, whatever you choose to do. The color red is actually my least favorite color. It's one of my least favorite colors. And I connected that actually to the imbalance in my root chakra. I feel like red not being my favorite color actually connected to me needing to work on my root chakra. You know, blue, purples, greens, those are my favorite colors. And those are energy centers that kind of came more naturally for me. I activated much easier than my root chakra because I had a lot of work. I had a lot of suppressed fear and anxieties. But not only did I, but not that it was just my least favorite color. I actually had kind of an aversion to that color. It was very interesting to navigate. But okay, another way that you can heal and balance your root chakra, being that the root chakra is connected to the home, something that you can do is clean up your environment, you know, organize your environment. This creates a stable environment, fluid energy, and allows more chi to actually flow within your home. And the more chi you have within your own home, and you can actually feel it, this also makes you feel at home within yourself and just your environment in general. Cleaning up your environment, having an environment that inspires you, that reminds you of your connection to spirit, that reminds you of your connection to your soul. Just having a clean environment where you feel comfortable, where you feel safe and secure. That's very important as well. And what's interesting is a lot of spiritually inclined people tend to struggle with the root chakra because they're much more natural at connecting to their higher energy centers. And this can be caused from dissociation from a young age. This can be caused from feeling alienated from society. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind as well, because I know a lot of you watching are very spiritually inclined people, are very connected to the higher realms, are very connected to your psychic abilities. So I know this will help a lot of people out there that are going through the spiritual awakening process to work on that foundation. You know, because a lot of us that are going through the spiritual awakening process got hit out of nowhere with this awakening, and we weren't really prepared for it. We weren't really building on it before, and now we have to learn to become more in tune with our own energy, and not only our energy but our bodies and our minds as well, and our nervous system. Just a deep connection with all aspects of the self, and learning to balance each of the energy centers helps us create a deeper alignment with our soul, with life in general, creating harmony with this reality. So we're not resisting in a state of resistance, in a state of fight or flight. Okay, I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you for tuning in and watching my video. I hope you received something of benefit for yourself and your life in general. All right, subscribe to my channel, Soul Expansion, if you want to hear more messages from me like this in the future, or hear me talk about any other spiritual topics or experiences that I've had. Hope you all have an amazing day. As always, much love. Peace.